Welcome to Inland Empire Alive, bringing you issues, events, and perspectives from throughout San Bernardino and Riverside counties. I'm David Brady, and today I'll welcome Preston White with Ridgeline Little League to talk about enhancements that improve ball fields for kids at San Bernardino's Blair Park. That's today on Inland Empire Alive. Joined now by Preston White, president of Ridgeline Little League, which plays right here in San Bernardino's Blair Park. Preston, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
So talk to me about Ridgeline Little League. How big is the organization? How many kids play? What's the age range?
Our age range starts at 4 to 16 years old. We average around 250 to 300 kids every season.
How long has it been around?
It's been around since the 50s.
Well,
the park itself been around for since like the 50s.
So this goes back generations in people's memories of the city.
Yeah.
How important was it to you to have a safe, up-to-date, just clean place for kids to play in the city?
It's very important because the kids in the city, they could be doing more things other than playing baseball or any sports. So it's very important for us to be out here having safe places for them.
What got you into baseball originally? Were you a player as a kid?
I played when I was a kid. Then when I had my son, he was a preemie, so we couldn't put him in football, so we decided to put him in baseball, and been there ever since.
And how long have you been associated with this particular organization?
My son is 22 years old. We got there when he was 4.
Wow. What do you like about your role in kind of shaping these kids and again, you're not necessarily setting them loose, expecting them to go into the pros, but just watching them have fun, watching them make relationships, watching them make friendships?
Yeah. I like it because I'm one of those kids. I tell people this all the time. I'm from San Bernardino. They had safe places for us to do, and now I'm able to keep that going.
So now in your role as president of the Little League, you actually oversaw a pretty wonderful transformation a couple of years ago at Blair Park. Can you tell me a little bit about that? What happened and who was involved in bringing it to fruition?
The Dodgers, we got the Dodger Dream Field. The organization that came, the Dodgers organization came. They have they come out and do fields.
Yeah, they have a foundation that I guess.
Dodgers Foundation. Yes, and Yamaba, this casino came, helped. Of course, the city of San Bernardino came.
And these were like the dream fields, they call them dream fields, 61, 62, and 63 at Blair Park. It was a $1.7 million investment supporting kids, as you say, ages 5 to 18. Tell me a little bit about what they did physically to the fields. Like what changed?
They changed, we got new dirt, fencing, grass. They changed a lot for us.
So my understanding was it was new playing surfaces, new grass, enclosed fields, upgraded dugouts, improved irrigation, new pitcher's mounds, bullpens, and best of all, these wonderful new LED scoreboards that actually look like the ones at Dodger Stadium.
Yes.
So a wonderful partnership, as you say, again, between Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation, the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians, and the city of San Bernardino. But there was more. There was actually still more to do. So talk a little bit about last fall. There were still some upgrades, and you got a helping hand from Joe Baca.
Yes. So, yes, me and Joe Baca had a conversation one day, and I asked for help, and he came through. And he came through and gave us a donation to help us get our batting cages up. And
this was, and I got to call out the amount. It was a $12,000 donation,
yes.
And it funded brand new. If I understand correctly, it was a batting cage netting.
Yes.
Why was that important too?
Because we trying to have everything at the park for the kids. They don't really have to go anywhere, and with us not having netting in there, they couldn't really use the cages at all. So now with that, we'll be able to use the cages.
How did it feel to have the support of all these great organizations and all these very, frankly, powerful people, feeling like, yeah, we need to do this, and it's for kids?
Mm-hmm. It felt great because, like I say, I'm from out here, and I never imagined experiencing anything like this. And it's for our community, for the whole entire city, not just for like at Blair Park, but just everybody, all the kids out here.
And what is some of the feedback you've gotten from the kids, the players, and the families of the players? Because we know a lot of times they are just as excited as the kids are.
They love it, especially it's the Dodgers, so they love it. Yeah.
So is there a wish list of things you still want to do out at Blair Park? Is there stuff you need? Is there a need for donors, volunteers? Is there a way people can kind of get more involved?
Yes, we're always looking for help. We don't ask for actual finances, we ask for help. So like we need golf carts, always need baseballs and softballs. You know, we also we hand out, we help the community. We give out free shoes, free gloves, free bats to all the kids. So when you guys have any extra equipment and stuff, we will take it to hand it out to the kids.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll hear much more from Preston White about Ridgeline Little League and everything happening at Blair Park after these messages.
Beginning on July 1st, 2024, the City of San Bernardino Department of Animal Services will begin accepting stray animals from the cities of Colton, Fontana, and Rialto, in addition to the cities of San Bernardino, Loma Linda, and Grand Terrace. We are working to increase kennels and have already brought more staff in to help care for the pets at the shelter. If you live in one of these cities, you can help reduce the number of animals that need to come to the shelter by making sure your pet is microchipped and the contact information is current, so that if they do escape from their home, animal control can bring them back home instead of the shelter. If your pet does come to the shelter and you are worried about fees to come and pick them up, we do offer programs to help waive or cover these fees for residents. Studies show that pets, including dogs who stay in their neighborhoods, are more likely to be returned home. If you find a friendly stray or lost cat or dog, post their information on social media, including Facebook, Nextdoor, and Instagram. There are lost and found pets groups on most of these platforms. Owners often turn to these pages first to post and look for their lost pet. You may see a post from the owner of the pet you found, helping you get them back home fast. If the pet is friendly and you feel comfortable handling them, you can bring the stray animal to the shelter where we will scan them for a microchip and vaccinate them to prevent disease. If owner information isn't available, staff may ask if you are comfortable keeping the animal in your home for a couple of days. We will help with any needed supplies. Together, we can reduce the number of animals at the shelter. Please visit our website at www.sbcitypets.org to learn more about the programs and services we offer to the community.
Well, I'm talking about some wonderful upgrades that took place recently at San Bernardino's Blair Park for the benefit of kids playing Little League. And here with me now is Preston White, president of Ridgeline Little League. Talk to me a little bit about the importance of youth sports. There are so many demands on kids' times. There's so many distractions, phones, social media, video games, streaming. Why should kids pick up a ball and a glove and go out in the park?
Because they will love it, especially getting out the house. I mean, like I said, a lot of our kids, they just want to stay on those tablets, and being able to go to your local league, they will have fun and meet friends and families, and enjoy their days.
As a leader in youth sports, is it hard to convince folks about, in this day and age, why they should study? Oh, it's so expensive. Oh, I have to drive my kid around. But I mean, you see the faces. You see whether they win or lose. I mean, you see the excitement.
Oh yes, it's hard. It's hard, especially with the economy right now. A lot of stuff goes up, price wise, and some people don't have it. And we are a good thing about Little League. We do help. So they just need to come out and sign up. So,
can you brag on the team a little bit? How's the team doing in terms of its record? How's the roster looking for this season?
Oh, it's looking good.
All right,
it's looking real good. So we do good. We do good.
What are some of the qualities that you hope kids take away from? I mean, more than just the athletic ability. What are some of the qualities that you hope this experience instills with them?
To respect their parents more. Take the friendships they learn and take it out of heart. That's about it, really.
And if you could speak to, let's say there's a parent out there watching this segment. Let's say a parent of a young child. They're thinking about, my kids, maybe old enough. What's your, pardon the pun, pitch? for why they should consider Little League. Of all the different sports they might consider, of all the ones that, in cost and access, why Little League these days?
Because Little League don't turn kids away. Little League is there for the community. And the cost is low. It's not that high. And it's always, in your city, it's always multiple Little Leagues everywhere. It's not just one park anywhere, Yeah.
Are there particular times of year when people should be thinking of joining? Is there like a season that or can you like jump in anytime?
The good thing about it is we go all year. We have a spring season and a fall season. So I'm sure you could find a Little League to sign up at all year. Yeah.
What was some of the feedback you got from the kids about all this work that the city's been putting in? I mean, it must be gratifying for the kids to think that, wow, all these grown-ups, they really care and they notice. They know what we're doing out here.
Yeah. Oh, they love it. The kids love it. They love it every day. They walk in the park every day with all their Dodger gear on. I didn't realize there was that many Dodger fans in San Bernardino, but it is a ton of them.
And for the time that's gone by since these upgrades happened, are people keeping, protecting this stuff? Are they keeping it in good condition? I mean, this is, major investment. We got to make sure that everybody does their part and sort of making this last a really long time.
Yes, it's worth it. And I can say at the park, we don't have no homeless or anything. So, and then all the neighbors, the people that live over there, they protect it. So it's a great job for them.
Well, before I let you go, I do want to make sure that we let people know where they can find out more information about Blair Park, all of the amenities, all of the things happening throughout the city of San Bernardino. You can go to sanbernardino.gov/parks and learn everything that the Parks, Recreation, Community Services Department is doing. You can learn specifically what the amenities are at parks like Blair Park, and there are links to organizations. And you can find Ridgeline Little League, I understand, on Facebook as well.
And Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
So.
Last question. If you could play any position yourself, whether you played it in the past or not, what would you play?
A catcher.
Really? Why?
You could control the whole game.
Really?
See everything.
Explain that. For someone who's not steeped in sort of the strategy of baseball.
You're the main guy on that field to see
really
everything. And you can control.
Because the catcher is often, not really celebrated as like, the hero.
And they are, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well, great. Preston White, thank you so much for being here. All the best to you and Ridgeline Little League. Best of luck in the coming season, and we welcome you to come back anytime to talk about what's going on with the kids. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Visit iealive.com.